Guys, what is going on out there today? This is Brent Abel, goldballhunting.com with another live video, a little short live video today. Today's topic I'm going to talk about is a little follow-up rant to Jeff and my, the episode for the Gold Ball Hunting podcast today that, oh man, alive. It is, yeah. Anyway, if you want to see Jeff get pissed off, you got to go watch today's. It's number 258, right? Maybe I was the one who got a little ticked off. Anyway, episode number 258, the Gold Ball Hunting podcast. And guys, listen, a couple things before we get started on my little follow-up mini rant is next week I'm going to have kind of a, I don't know, it's called a flash sale or something like that. But anyway, my all lessons package, right? Over the years, I've put together 15 plus courses into an all lessons package. And it also includes a 30-minute private one-on-one webinar, just you and me together. And we get the Zoom webinar platform, and we can work on whatever you want to do for those 30 minutes, whether it's stroke technique, whether it's strategies, tactics, could be mental, could be physical, but that is part of the all lessons package. And retail wise, the all lessons package is worth about $1,600. But the standard price is $497. It's a one-time charge. Also includes all my future courses as well. Anything that I personally produce, you get for that one-time price of $497. But next week is a way of saying thank you to you guys for all the support that not only I got the last couple of weeks when I was in Croatia, which was really a big deal. Steve Gottlieb and I won a doubles tournament, the lead-up tournament to the big Super Seniors World Cup event where we were seeded 6th and we ended up getting bronze. So yeah, overachieved. I don't know. I think we should have won the thing. But anyway, we did well. But all of the love, all the support that I got for the 2 weeks when I was over there in Croatia from you guys, whether it was through email, through Facebook, or the YouTube channels here at Gold Ball Hunting and also over Web Tennis. But not only the last 2 weeks, but also over the years. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 years. And so because of the love and support you guys continue to show, I'm going to knock $200 off for 4 days next week, starting Monday, September 30th on the ALP. Normally $497, $200 off. It's only $297. The URL will be available this coming Monday. If you look down below in the description area right now, you can't find it. So it'll be available starting next Monday. I will definitely show it to you. Anyway, guys, with that said, what I want to chat with you today about is kind of the follow-up to today's rant, episode number 258, about this gal who was a new Gold Ball Hunting student. And she got in touch with me because she'd heard me interviewed recently on Ian Westerman's podcast. And Ian and I were talking about, how do seniors, how do age group players, what strokes are used the most? What are the tactics? What are the strategies? And I got talking a lot about the slice backhand, about the underspin backhand, and how it's really a staple rally ball for me as opposed to the topspin backhand, whether it's a one-hander or a two-hander. And, we got talking, we kind of got deep in the weeds about, well, the reasons, there's really 5 reasons why. I mean, there's 5 real benefits for using a slice backhand. And again, I got to qualify this by saying, I don't use the slice 100% of the time. If someone approaches or in doubles sometimes return to serve, I might kind of flatten it out or semi-top it. It looks like the lighting in here is getting a little crazy with the sun going down here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado right now. Hope this is okay. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I mean, I was saying that I do use the topper sometimes, but more as a way as a 2-shot pass. I want to get the ball down at their feet. If they don't touch it, great, it's a winner. But if it gets down the feet, then they got to pop it up. And that gives me probably, whether it's singles or doubles, an easier ball for the next ball to maybe play a clean pass. But other than that, here are the 5 reasons for using a slice backhand. Number 1, super accurate, right? I mean, tactics are deployed based on 2 things. Number 1, shot strategy is based on number 1, shot choice, right? Which was, where do you want the ball to land over there, number 1? And number 2, where do you want to move to next on the court? And so accuracy-wise, you're way more accurate with a slice backhand than you are with a topper. And so that's thing 1. Thing 2 is when you want to move to the next best, and again, this lighting, I'm sorry about that. I'll keep moving around here. Um, and so that's thing one. Thing two is when you want to move to the next best. And again, this lighting, I'm sorry about that. I'll keep moving around here. Footwork wise, when you want to move to the next best court position as part of your shot strategy, it is way more efficient to do so footwork wise with a slice than it is with a topper backhand. The third thing is it takes a whole lot less physical energy to, over the course of a long match, to play a slice than it is to kind of grind through topper after topper. The fourth thing is that you can actually disguise a drop shot, right? It's the same look, right? The slice backhand, the underspin drive, the one that you're hitting deep, from the same look, you can pull the trigger and play a dropper. You can't do that with a topper, right? I mean, did I say a dropper? Yeah, that's right. And you can't do that with a topper, with a topspin backhand. And then the fifth thing is just confidence. Because of those things you can do with the slice backhand, you're accurate, you get footwork move a lot more efficient, I should say. It takes less physical effort, and you can disguise, but you can play more of a vertical strategy. You start to build confidence. And once you build confidence in that slice backhand, it just leaks out into the rest of your game and all other areas of your game. So, so that's what she heard me on this interview, and she's only about 5 years in the game. She's a strong 3.5, bumping up on 4.0. I mean, this gal is ready. She wants the answer. She wants to work. She's committed to work, but she's got a couple of young pros who are telling her, you know what? You can't slice. You can't. That's just for wimps. That's wimpy tennis, right? Drop shots. Come on, you got to be kidding me. And so they're demanding that she either play a one-handed topspin backhand or play a two-handed topper. And she's smart enough to realize that, well, wait a minute, all the other top gals at my club, the ones who were 4.0s, 4.5s, and even some of the 5.0s, they're not topping the backhand every time. In fact, they're playing a lot of slice. And I see them doing, Brent, what you were saying is that you can slide it deep, you can play it short, you can lob with it. I mean, you're so versatile, you can approach with it. It's just a way more versatile shot. So she finally went back and she said, "Are you sure, guys, that I can't just do that?" Nope, you can only topspin. So she got on the phone with me and I gave her permission to do two things. I said, number one, you got full permission to keep working on the slice backhand. In fact, we would love the opportunity to help you do that. And number two, go find someone else to work with. Go find a local pro that gets it, right? This gal's 60 years old, right? Right? A full one-handed topper at 60 years old. She's playing only for 5 years, two-hander. You got to be kidding me. So anyway, that was sort of the rant that Jeff and I went off on today. And I guess I'm kind of continuing it right here. Anyway, guys, would love to read your comments and comments or questions down below in the comments area. And on this topic or anything else that's on your mind, if there's some other area of your game that you want to get some help with, whether it's stroke technique, whether it's tactics or strategies, maybe it's mental, maybe it's physical, those are kind of the four basic areas, maybe some drills, something like that, some ideas to help you. Just go ahead and put it down there in the description area. Jeff and I love to read the comments, and we will promise that we will respond to you. As I mentioned, a couple of things before I let you go. Start next Monday, September 30th, I'm putting my All Lessons package on sale, knocking off $200 for 4 days, starting Monday all the way through Thursday, as a way of saying thank you guys for all the support that you've given me personally. Gosh, for the last 20 years, I got my first domain, webtennis.net, in 1999. I couldn't get webtennis.com because some guy in South America was cyber squatting on it and wasn't doing anything with it, but was kind of holding out, thinking that maybe someone would pay him big bucks for it. It took me a couple of years to finally get him down to a reasonable price. And but I started this thing in 1999, and a lot of you guys I know have been with me since day one, and I just really, really appreciate your support and love that you've given me, not only for the last 2 weeks when I was in Croatia during those two events, but over the course of the years and the decades. So that's the reason for this one-time 4-day flash sale on the ALP, and the lighting again is getting a little funky in here. My apologies for that. What else have I got? So the link for that will be available right now. I think if you look in the description area, you cannot see it, but that will be available this coming Monday, September 30th. Guys, Jeff and I are still offering a free coaching call, 10, 12, 15 minutes, whatever it takes. to help you. It's a private coaching call. Three of us get on the phone and just bring that one thing in your game right now that you're struggling with that you know that if you get that resolved, you can start getting the result you want. The way to do that, to get in that call with three of us, you, me, and Jeff, just go over to goldballhunting.com, drop in a first name and email address, click the button. You get access to our online calendar scheduler where you get to cherry pick a date and time that works best for you. The other free thing I've got for you today is Topspin Second Serve. If you're struggling at all trying to figure out how do you impart that spin that eliminates double faults, practically, right? There's no guarantee. That'd be kind of hypey. No more double faults, man. Okay, all right, almost. But eliminates, here we go, eliminates, no, almost eliminates double faults, but really gives you a high quality spin that maybe you can't quite figure out yet, gets it safely over the top of the net. The spin is what curves it back down inside the service line, and then it doesn't sit there, right? It's got a nice high bounce that worst case, even if the returner can touch it, it's up and out of their strike zone, does not give them an advantage, which I see way too many players. They don't have double faults, but they're putting in that little soft second serve that's just sitting up for the returner to take advantage. They're struggling with your topspin serve and want to help you guys. And the way to get that free course, I've got two videos for you. Number one is the technique part. There's just three simple little elements on it. And then the second video is the technique and tactics that I use in both singles and doubles for my topspin second serve. Down below, there's a link, webtennis.com, and you can pick up that free topspin second serve course. Guys, with that, I'm out. I'm going to go out there. It's beautiful here, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. My wife, Maya, and I are here for about 5 weeks this fall. Unbelievable. If you've never been in the Rockies in the fall this time of year, man, do it. Just do it. The fall colors are just crazy. And the aspen things are just going nuts right now. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out there, but I want you to get out there right now. Right now. Get out there. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, let's do this again tomorrow.